Hi, this is Purnima Devi from SNSCT. Now I discussed about the mobility panorama. Last class we seen about the Android applications which we are used in the recent world, and today we discuss about the mobility panorama. In this mobility panorama, it classifies the entire mobility which we are used in this applications. Then the mobility panorama classified into two process, that is first one is logical landscape and the second one is physical landscape. The logical landscape, it will describe the different stakeholders which we are handled during that deployment. The logical landscape fully focused on the stakeholders. What are all the stakeholders we are need to access our applications? The logical landscape, it is classified into two types. First one is consumer mobility and the second one is enterprise mobility. The consumer mobility, that is fully focused the consumer mobility fully focused on the end users. That end users means the consumer mobility means the application which will be accessed by the end user. Which application that has to be accessed by the end user, it under this consumer mobility. What are all the applications has been used by the end user, that is gaming and entertainment. We have lot of gaming applications we are used. After the deployment, the end user has to be used and they have many benefit during the time. And then second one is consumer banking. These are also the applications which can be downloaded from the Play Store and the end users has to be used. This can be while using this banking applications, we will not physically attend the banking sector to transfer the money or anything. It can be applicable, we can access it in the online also. For that only the applications we have used. Then next one is shopping and binding. That shopping we can use Meesho, and Meesho, Shopsy, and a lot of applications, Amazon, Flipkart. These are all the applications, shopping applications we are using. These all are the these all are depend on the end user. After the deployment, the end user has to be used frequently by the user. This has to be monitored and maintained by the developer while using these applications. That develop, if any consequences occurs during the usage of the applications, the developer has to be cleared that occurrence, and has to be update the developer has to be update the applications for the usage of end user. Then the consumer mobility fully based on the end users, which has to be used after the deployment. Then next one is enterprise mobility. The enterprise mobility, that has to be developed only for the particular organizations. For example, i have to I have to create one application for the particular organization, that is for education, hospitals, banking sector. This all has to be accessed by the enterprise mobility. During this enterprise application creation, it is created for only the particular organization. That organization only give the access to the end users for using these applications. If I created one applications for this banking sector, for example, I have to create one application to the banking sector, that is for specifically for HDFC. The HDFC organization only give the access to the users to use the applications. For that particular purpose only we have used the enterprise mobility. It is only for the organization purpose. In this process we have seen mobility panorama. The mobility panorama, which is used to describe the entire mobility operations In this there are two types we are used. First one is logical and then second one is physical. In this logical landscape we have two types, consumer mobility and the next one is the enterprise mobility. The consumer mobility, which will be used by end user after the deployment. The consumer mobility is described after the deployment, who are all the users, that describes the end users. And the next one is enterprise mobility. Enterprise mobility, it is depend on the one particular organization. It create applications based on the organization. The organization only give the access to the end users to create the applications. Then we see the next class, we see logical landscape in the next class. Thank you.